Hi, I'm Wendy, and today we'll be discussing Carry On by Rainbow Rowell. So basically, this book is an offspring of Fangirl by the same author. Basically, Fangirl is a realistic fiction book about a girl who writes fan fiction and just about her life. And so basically, throughout this book, at the end of chapters, there will sometimes be snippets from either Kath's fan fiction or from the original book series. And so the author, Rainbow Rowell, she felt like she didn't really give the characters enough justice. So she made a whole nother book about this, about the characters, and she really developed it. So Carry On is the author, Rainbow Rowell's take on the story and the characters. And so this was a fantastic book. It was just, I haven't read much fantasy recently, but this really brought me back to it because not only is it just like slaying dragons and just different doing magical stuff, it develops the world a lot, which is my favorite thing about fantasy books. And it also it's a lot like realistic fiction in that it just goes into the lives of the characters a lot and just dynamics between them. And so that's one of my favorite parts of this book because I don't usually read fantasy. So this book follows all of the main characters' perspectives. It has each chapter will usually be a different person saying their point of view and stuff. And so it's mainly Simon and Baz. And so Simon is an orphan and he was adopted basically by the Magi because he's so powerful. And basically why he's so powerful is not that he has like a lot of magic that he can do stuff with. He just has a lot of magic in him and it's very out of control. So what will happen is when monsters come after him, he doesn't really do any spells. He just kind of goes off is what he calls it, which is where just the magic flows out of him and just destruction happens. So he doesn't have much control and he can't really do much with it. So at the beginning of the book, Simon basically has only two friends. One is Penelope, and she is basically the brains of the team. She is always up for adventure and she's super nice and she is always there for Simon. And then Agatha is his girlfriend at the beginning of the book. And Agatha they don't really love each other. It's more of Agatha represents Simon's future. And so that's why Simon is going out with her because like he wants to marry her and they would have powerful babies and their parents love him. So that's what he sees in her. But that's pretty much it. And you can tell by the beginning of the book when he makes a list of all the things that he misses at school and why he's so excited for going back. Agatha is not on the list. And she isn't really brought up a lot as much as she should be. So you can kind of tell that he doesn't really love her. And it gets pretty obvious who he actually loves, which is Baz. And so Baz is very like mysterious brooding type. He is a vampire. And at the beginning of the book, Simon doesn't know that for sure, but he is like very suspicious. And so he follows him around being like, oh, he's gonna attack me, I better keep watch on him. But really, he just likes Baz and he likes following him around so that he just tries to find excuses. And so the whole first half of the book is just him kind of being oblivious of his real feelings. And so it gets kind of frustrating, but it gets really sweet at the end when he actually realizes his feelings for Baz, and it's very cute and romantic and just very cheesy love story kind of thing. Alright, so in this adventure, Simon has to face the insidious humdrum, which is what they call this monster that sucks out magic in these dead spots. Basically, the insidious humdrum has sent creatures to kill Simon. And that's all he knows about it. He just thinks, oh, he's attacking me, I need to fight back. But what we learn at the end is that the insidious humdrum is only sending creatures after Simon because he needs Simon to fight back, because that is how he grows. The insidious humdrum is actually just a fingerprint of Simon and his magic, because he is so powerful that the nature it can't balance it. And so the insidious humdrum is sent to create balance by creating holes, I guess, to suck out magic when he takes magic. And so this idea is so great, and I didn't see it coming at all, which is the best part. The magic was very well created, because at the beginning, you think he's good, but as you see and as you learn Lucy's story, which is his girlfriend, and Simon's mother, which when I learned that, I was like, what? It's such a great plot twist. The author I love this author so much. She makes it so funny and so cleverly written. I did not see this coming at all. And just how the ending, it closed all the missing seams. It just was perfectly entwined so that nothing was left out and it all made sense. And it was just like, wait, that's why? Thank you, Rainbow Rowell, for creating such a great book. And that's it for my review.